dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
If you ever wanted proof that the police's opinions on photography are selective, then I think this is probably it. We all know from countless videos that police, security staff, public officials, etc. hate to be on camera. Often or not, they will commit assault in attempts to prevent being filmed. But when they try and turn the tables on us, they usually pull the old "if you've nothing to hide, you've nothing to fear" line. But there are occasions when the police actually don't mind people getting their cameras out in public, specifically when it helps them solve crimes with less effort. This story was sent to me by a sad but mad lad, thank you, and is about the incredible time a photographer helped the police solve a £500,000 car theft crime wave. One of the officers even said in an interview that it's possible we might not have broken the gang without the pictures. A detective sergeant from Staffordshire Police also said that our detectives have worked hard and shown great tenacity to piece together these men's activities since the investigation began in April 2017. Well, bully for you. Although it doesn't say if the investigation started after the pictures were taken or if it was already in full swing at the time the images were taken and passed on to the police. It also doesn't say how much the photographs helped and in what manner. Nor does it say that they're grateful to the amateur photographer for taking the photos. In fact, this is the article right here. This is in the Mail Online. And the headline is, "Gang who stole cars worth £500,000 are foiled by amateur photographer who took their picture in the street after thinking they were acting suspiciously." 5 men stole cars worth £500,000 across the West Midlands. Amateur photographers spotted 4 people acting suspiciously in Birmingham, handed picture of the group to the police, helping them identify a stolen Mercedes. 5 members of a gang who stole cars worth £500,000 have been jailed after they were caught out by an amateur photographer. The group targeted luxury vehicles including a BMW 6 Series, an Audi TT and an Audi A7 from homes across the West Midlands between March 2015 and May 2017. An amateur photographer spotted 4 people acting suspiciously in Erdington, Birmingham, and handed a picture of the group to police, helping officers identify one of the vehicles as a stolen £27,500 Mercedes. The image shows Jaguar Land Rover employee Sikandar Farouk, 36, entering the vehicle after giving money to a 36-year-old Gavin Hladky, whatever that says, who had brought the car to the meet-up with 25-year-old career burglar Nathan Summers, 25, the Express and Star reported. The picture, which also shows Aliman Hussain, 27, whose family lived yards away, sparked an investigation. One of the officers said the man had his digital camera with him and took decent photos. Oh, well, fuck me, officer, it's very kind of you to say so. It was a gut reaction prompted by something that looked dodgy to him as the men had arrived in different cars for a meeting in a side road in broad daylight. It is possible we might not have broken the gang without those pictures. Aliman Hussain and his brother Adnan, 28, both admitted conspiracy to commit burglary. Now, what I like about this bit is I love to see diversity, and it's great to see this Birmingham gang show a bit of diversity, as you can see from the pictures here. Lovely to see. Anyway, Adnan was sentenced to 3 years and 9 months, while Aliman, a man of previous good character who said he was drawn into the conspiracy at a late stage, was handed a 2-year suspended sentence with 200 hours of unpaid work. Farouk of Stretchford was convicted of conspiracy to commit burglary, conspiracy to handle stolen goods, and handling a stolen Volkswagen Golf VRM. He was jailed for 5 years. Akil Hussain was jailed for 2 years and 3 months after admitting 2 counts of burglary and an attempted burglary. Summers of Castle Vale, Birmingham, was jailed for 3 years after admitting burglary and handling stolen goods. Gavin Hidley of Perry Bar confessed handling the stolen Mercedes and was jailed for 2 years and 3 months. The men were sentenced on November 13th at Wolverhampton Crown Court for the offences between 28th of October 2015 and 3rd of May 2017. Detective Sergeant James Byrne of Staffordshire Police said this is a well-organised operation where this group of men were targeting high-end performance cars across the Midlands. Our detectives have worked hard and shown great tenacity to piece together these men's activities since the investigation began in April 2017. And pleas and today's sentencing at Crown Court? Well, that doesn't make any sense. I imagine that says and are pleased with today's sentencing at Crown Court. It's kind of funny how the police always fail to recognise the full extent that public photographers help them with their inquiries, and still, more often than not, refuse to believe that taking photos of people, events and buildings is not against the law or a bad thing to do. In fact, one paragraph from the report says that an amateur photographer spotted 4 people acting suspiciously and took their photos before handing the images into the police. Imagine if these crooks saw him and called the police because they were being photographed or filmed in public without their permission. Can you imagine the headlines on that one after the photographer gets arrested and the car thieves drive off in a newly chored Mercedes? Good night, all. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you like the content and you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so. In the description of every video there are some links to ways that you're able to help support the channel so I can continue putting out content. If you're unable to help us in that way, hit that subscribe button up the top there. If you haven't already, become a subscriber. That is support enough. Share the videos, comment, like, it all helps. If you're looking for something else to watch, up top there is my latest video. Down the bottom there is a video that YouTube recommends for you.